Hello guys and welcome back to another video, and today we got some big news coming from Fabrizio Romano regarding Josep, what's his name? Josko Gvardiol, expected to take place next week. New round of talks. This is from Fabrizio Romano. Now, the latest on this one basically is that City obviously put in a bid or a verbal bid that got knocked back from RB Leipzig, because we know that Leipzig want to make Gvardiol the most expensive player, most expensive defender, sorry, in football history. City were around 15 million quid below that. City, if they want this guy, are going to have to pay the fee that Leipzig want, because I just don't think Leipzig are gonna sell him otherwise. However, this is promising. A new round of talk expected to take place this week. Now, is this going to happen? Well, you've got to look at it in a different couple of different information that we've had coming out in the last couple of weeks. We've had Gvardiol himself mention Manchester City. We've had the RB Leipzig director talking about Manchester City, and we feel that this is getting closer. The big question mark here is, are Manchester City going to pay the fee that Leipzig want? Because you can have all the talks that you want. Oh, we've got new talks, new round of talks coming. Man City and Leipzig are going to have talks. But if Leipzig don't want to sell the player for anything less than £86 million, then they're not going to sell the player for anything less than £86 million. So this is the big question mark. Are City going to pay that fee? Now, in my opinion, I think that they probably will pay the fee, because Laporte's obviously going to leave. So Pep Guardiola's going to want a replacement. They've missed out on Bellingham. They've missed out on Rice. I don't see City missing out on Gvardiol, a player who's only 21 years old, who is almost perfect for this Manchester City system with Pep Guardiola. He's one of the most highly rated defenders in European football right now. I don't see City missing out on this guy for the case of what? 5, 6, 7, 8 million quid. So I do think City will get it done. They might try and drag it on. They might try and get a good deal on it and drag it out. But in my personal opinion, I don't think any of that's going to matter, because in the end, I do think City will get this Gvardiol deal over the line. It might take longer than we want. It might take a couple of weeks. It might not get done this week, but I do think this deal will get done. We might also have to wait on Laporte, because, of course, at the moment, we don't know what's going on with Laporte. We know that Juventus are interested in him, but who's going to pay the fee, whatever this fee is, because the fees that have been branded around Laporte are ridiculous. Some as low as 30 million quid. City might want to have a buyer for Laporte before they commit to Gvardiol. Otherwise, you have 6 centre-backs, and that'll be difficult to deal with it in case you don't get rid of Laporte. So, yeah, I just think that we're in this interesting situation now. If City, maybe, are we delaying it ourselves? Because I don't know about you guys. Maybe you can let me know in the chat or the comment section below. Do you really think that City going into this thinking that, oh, if we don't get in for 80 million or 75 million, then we're going to walk away? I just don't see it. I believe that City are going to pay that £86 million, the world record for a defender. There's no doubt in my mind that City are going to pay that, unless they do manage to negotiate them down. But if they don't, they're going to pay the money. They're not going to walk away from this deal. No, I just don't see that happening. Not a chance. Not when they've missed out on Bellingham. Not when they've missed out on Declan Rice. And certainly not if Aymeric Laporte leaves. Because if Laporte leaves, we do need another defender. And this is the perfect defender for Pep Guardiola. So it's about the value. We've heard about this before from City. City are willing to pay big cash. We've seen it with the likes of Grealish, £100 million. It's clearly City thought that was good value. But then at Declan Rice, they didn't think 105 million was good value. So they do pay big money if they see the value. And in my personal opinion, I think they do look at Gvardiol and think, yeah, you know what, we see the value and we'll pay the money. I just think at the moment, maybe City are trying to negotiate them down. Maybe City are stalling because they need basically a solution for Laporte, and they can't progress this deal. Because remember, guys, if City signed Gvardiol, City have then lost their negotiating position with Laporte. Because then if you're a buying club, you'll go 25 million. City will be like, no, 35. And you'll be like, well, no then. Because ultimately we know that you have to sell him, because he's not going to get any game time and he'll kick up a fuss. So City need to get rid of Laporte or have a solution for Laporte by the time this Gvardiol deal is done. Otherwise, in my view, they lose the negotiating power. But at the moment, look, this is what Fabrizio said. New talks this week. So I would imagine that at some point this week, we're going to get some more information on this Josko, there he is, Josko Gvardiol, not Josep. I don't know what was going on at the beginning of the video. Yeah, sometime this week we are going to get some news on Gvardiol. So I'm looking forward to it, because like I say, for me personally, I've said this in previous videos, previous streams, I'm buzzing about this deal. I think it's a perfect defender for Pep Guardiola. I think it's the perfect defender for this new system, and I'm absolutely buzzing. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Always remember, smash a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. And guys, I'll catch you next.